this next person is Karen from Karen Dawn Designs, but I've been supporting her and her Roundtable Yarns for a long time, and I was really excited to have you learn about why she calls it Roundtable Yarns. So let's go to this interview now. So at the 2019 DFW Fiberfest, and I'm at one of my favorite places, Yarntable Yarns, and this is my friend Karen Dawn, and she is going to tell you all about her naming convention for Roundtable Yarns.
So Roundtable Yarns is based on the legends of King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. Basically, I have a PhD in medieval literature, but a few years ago I decided to leave academia, but I still love the stories. That's really what got me about Arthurian literature. So I started knitting in graduate school, so I think it was kind of appropriate to use some of what I learned in graduate school to combine with the yarn. So when I was trying to come up with a theme name for my yarn company, it just kind of hit me one day, well, why don't I do something that I'm good at? So Roundtable Yarns was born. And every base name, every colorway name is taken from something from the stories of King Arthur. And on the inside of the label, I put a little summary of the story behind the name, so that way I get to share the stories. And that's really what I love to do. As far as the yarn, I have bases from lace weight to worsted weight, and a lot of different fiber blends, mostly with wool. And the colors are semi-solids and tonals mostly, because I like to knit cables and other types of things that don't look good in variegated yarns. So I stick with the more semi-solids. And then I also do self-striping colorways.
Yes,
because
your self-striping is amazing.
Because it's so much fun just to knit a plain vanilla sock and let the yarn do the work, and you end up with something really cool at the end. So that's really what I mostly focus on. Play around with colors other times, but I do rich jewel tones because, again, I really work with what I like. So I like to knit with jewel tones, and so that's what I like to dye.
Thank you so much. All right, we'll see you again soon.
Thank you.
Again, the yarn colors on the video are not the same as in person. Particularly with the self-striping, we had to really work on some color, some reflection for the light, because it just wasn't showing the striping very well. But I knew that I could show you because I actually have bought some and I made socks out of them. So the self-striping is just perfect. The color she uses, the graduation, I mean, I didn't do anything other than just knit a plain vanilla sock, as she said, and everything, even the heel, the way it's striped on the heel, was just perfect. So I really, really, really enjoy her yarn, and hope you can visit Roundtable Yarns and get some for yourself.